going. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. I told you I was coming tonight. Huh? Yeah. It's your boy Dude, man. Back again with it. Just like that, baby, we back with another episode, and I told you we was coming with it, man. We about to talk that shit. You know that on Delete That podcast, we're gonna keep it 100 raw and uncut. Man, we got some stuff to talk about tonight. I'm telling you, boy, I told you I had a special guest in this thing tonight. You understand me? I got my boy, my family, my loved one, my nephew. Man, I call him my nephew, man, because it's been 100 since I met him, man. It was built one way, solid, forward, tough, man. God bless the queen that brought him through. You hear me? Yes, sir. Man, he original, though, man. He gonna come with it, man. We gonna talk about some shit. He familiar with a lot of this shit that's going on. You better stay tuned to the next episode as well, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button. Mess with your boy. Holla at me when you want to holla at me, because I'm gonna talk that shit. And today we gonna talk some shit, man. I'm about to bring my boy in, man. We're gonna bring in another Slim, and shout out to Sugar Slim that made the track possible, baby. But he coming through right now, man. He about to come through and he gonna bless us with his presence. You understand me? He a H-Town finest, man. You understand me? Listen, I'm talking about straight out the hood. You understand me? Rapper slash this slash that. You can't miss him, baby. We gonna talk about some stuff, bro, as I bring him in this thing, man. You know what I mean? He here, the one and only. What's up with you, baby? What's happening with your nephew? Talk
What's
that
going
shit.
on, man? What's
Talk
going
that,
on?
talk that shit.
What's going on, man?
Say, man, we glad to have you here today, man. We glad
Appreciate
to
you,
have
man.
you here today, baby. What's happening?
Appreciate you, man. I'm glad to be here, man. You know,
I'm already knowing.
talk that shit, man.
You feel me? Say,
Nah,
man.
yeah.
We gonna talk some shit today, man. We gonna talk about some stuff hot in the press, man. And I know you familiar with a lot of these things, man. You understand me? Because you keep your ears close to the ground like I do in my town, right? So I feel like if it's New Orleans, if it's rough, it ain't raw, it ain't me. You understand me?
Yeah.
I had to bring you in here, man, so you could talk about this stuff, man, because they got some stuff going on out there, man, that's popping right now, bro. And a
It's
lot of
wicked.
expected some of it. Man, say, bro, how you doing, first of all? Tell the people about yourself, man.
Man, I'm good, man. You know, H-Time, man. You know, Yellowstone, man. You know, that's all me. Third Ward, South Park, aka Jurassic Park, man. You know, Southside, man. You know,
Did
hey,
you say
man,
Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park, man. You know, it ain't nothing but T-Rexes out there, man. You
Ooh,
know,
talk that shit. Talk
yeah,
that
man.
shit.
Hey, you either gonna eat or get ate.
Ooh, say, man, you talking about some stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Raptors and shit like that, man, running through that motherfucker, man. You know, you gotta stay out the way, man. So you either gonna be in it or stay on the sidewalk.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Say, that's deep. That's deep, man.
Yeah.
That's deep, man. Say, bro. Well, they got some stuff going on in the news today, man, and I'm pretty sure you familiar about a lot of this stuff because you keep your ears moved. You understand me? But oh, excuse me, man. Say, man, it is so juicy, man. I had to burp. You hear me? You understand me? Say, man, this shit popping out there right now, man. But listen, bro, what you know about what's going on in the news today, right now, man? We got to talk about this, man. What's happening with Yella Beezy?
And, you know, it's, you know, in the streets of Texas, man, you know, everybody been knowing what it was, you know, on certain things, you know, on certain
Right,
things,
right.
you know, and it was only because of one nigga, man, you know, and man, I really feel sad, man, you know, for Yella Beezy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
and it's gonna make a lot of people mad because you know you got some serious ass Mo3 friends, man.
Hey
But
man, shout out Mo3, man, the
shout out
king.
Mo3, man. Shout out Mo3, man. But at the end of the day, man, it was only one person that was highlighting certain things that it need to be highlighted, man. And
Wow,
that and that's why I feel like Yella Beezy in the predicament that he in right now, man. You
wow,
know.
wow, wow. Hey man, shout out, man. Listen, man. Shout out to Mo3 Moms, man, because she feel like it's justice for her baby, man. She posted, man, and it's heartfelt, man, because again, you can't replace certain things, man. But I've been there before, and I know how that feel. You feel what I'm saying? Losing your blood, man, your kid, man. That's one you don't just easily just get over,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And Mama she don't gotta go by the made up street politics and these made up rules in the streets, man. Ain't nobody never seen shit Mo3 Mama banging shit out here, shit waving the flag and nothing like that. So shit, that's a regular civilian, man.
Right, right. What you think about this grand jury referral, man? That was out, man.
Man, it took them a minute, man. They had one of the they had one of the most interesting beefs, man, in hip hop history, man. It wasn't no it wasn't no name said, shit, they got that little wave in Chicago where they say your name and they
Right,
let everybody know directly who they into it with, man. But it wasn't nothing going on like that with Beezy and Mo3 and all the rest of them cats, man. You
right,
know,
right,
uh, Mo3 was referring to Yella Beezy as what's his name. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
you had to know, you know what I'm saying?
right, 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 right,
So if you heard a song and Mo3 was saying what's his name, you know, that shit was crazy, man. So it took law enforcement a long time to break this shit down and decode it. And I still don't think they broke it down and decoded it because how encrypted the shit was, man. But the
hey,
streets gonna be the streets, man. Somebody
right,
gonna tell, man. You know.
hey, hey. I'm gonna tell you like I tell people, man. Somebody always watching.
Somebody gonna tell, man. You know how
Somebody
this shit go.
always watching, man. Hey,
You
and
know.
I just went through some recent stuff where somebody told.
Oh yeah, man.
Tell me
Snitches is
so.
alive.
Right, right, right.
Anyway,
So,
rats are
you know,
crawling. You
hey,
know what I'm saying?
so
Rats are crawling. Yeah.
we can't blame this on the Ninja Turtles. I can tell you that.
Nah, yeah, nah,
Master
man. We can't.
Splinter is hey man is a different type of rat.
Yeah, man. You know,
Hey,
uh,
but look, man, check out this, man. This write-up said that Diamond alleges that Conway hired Conway, who is the one and only Yella Beezy, right? Hired Kiwan White to carry out the fatal shooting in exchange for payment. As per the grand jury referral, the murder took place on November 11th. We know that 2020, right? Pandemic,
mhm,
we deep in that thing, man. We fighting all type of ways, right? Then this
mhm,
boom, right? When Mo
mhm.
Tree, Melvin, you know what I mean, Noble was shot and killed, right? We saw all this stuff when it happened on TV, man, and it happened on the news. We was there, we saw it, right? We watched it. But to see that this is the dude that like put in the work or whatever, man, they saying it's like, wow, man. The people, it's quiet out there.
Yeah, man. It's crickets, man. You know how this go,
It's man.
man.
So it's for the family, like you say, for moms, for his moms, man. She feel that she's seeing justice for her son. You know what I mean? It was unfortunate, man, because he had a hell of a career in front of him, as well as the one he was, you know, embracing and enjoying. But he was taking that, you know what I mean? And sometimes, bro, you know, you got to think about like we choose to live these different lifestyles, man, and once we get blessed to make it out, right, and we get in a situation where we could literally say we made it out, man, we got to get up out that thing, man, and get away from it, bro, because these streets are wicked. You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? These
I
streets are
agree.
wicked, bro. And it's sad that we're watching artist after artist go down. You know what I mean? You looking at Lil Durk situation, same situation. Like, bro, you done made it to the millions. Scarface was a movie, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That higher hit, that's movie stuff, man. And we get to the money and our fascination and I don't know if it's our fascination or our just the power. This is why they say it ain't meant for everyone to have power, have money, have money, right? And resources. Would you know what to do with it? And in these situations, it's like, damn, man, y'all took them chances with it. You letting now everything that you've been fortunate to get out and was in a position to help other people out, especially your own people. Hey, man, you just hindered the process, man. You done set us back 200 more years.
Man, hey, you know they yeah, you know they say a lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying, need that type of power, need that type of money. But I also heard somebody say too that, you know, it's kind of hard not to kill niggas. You
Right,
know, shit, it's like a 24-hour job trying not to kill niggas, man. You know,
wow,
shit, whether you rich or broke, man, you know, some of these niggas play too much, man. You know,
right, right, right,
some of these niggas play too much, man.
right.
And, and they in the way, you know,
Yeah,
you know, and that's a rich and broke thing, man. You know, some people just disrespectful. You know
right,
what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And a lot of this killing come in with the disrespect, man. Uh, shit, that's why I ain't got no Instagram. I ain't gotta worry about shit nobody playing with me online and going live and doing all that shit there, man. You know, all the respect is gone, man. You know,
right,
out here in these streets, man. And you know, with the thing, you know, with Mo 3, man, you know, you live by the sword, you die by it. You know, we ain't gonna sit up here and act like Mo 3 was innocent. You know, it was two bodies that came up in Houston, you know,
wow,
at V Live. You
wow.
know,
Huh?
yeah, man, at V Live, man. You know, and Mo 3 was associated with that, man. You know, Mo 3 was out here doing his thing, man. You know, he wasn't no angel. You know,
Right,
shit, maybe somebody was playing with him, you know, disrespecting him or whatever, however they went. But, you know, the choices we make, you know what I'm saying, shit today should determine your future, man.
wow,
You know,
yeah,
and, you know, shit like I was saying earlier, man, wouldn't nobody knew what was going on if it wasn't for Mo 3 as far as his beef. You
right,
know, uh, shit, Yella Beezy, man, he never he never spoke on him. Like through all the disrespect, through all the playing, you know, he never spoke on him. Trap Boy Freddie never spoke on him, man. So, you know, to see somebody avoid that and to be attacked, you know what I'm saying? Shit, a lot of people don't know, man. You know, shit, Yella Beezy performed. Shit, around this time his song was blowing up. Shit, that's on me. So he performed it at the BET Awards. When it came on live television, he was in a hospital bed, shot up.
wow,
So
wow,
he had to watch him shit perform shit in the hospital bed, man, recovering, you know
right,
what I'm saying, from gunshot wounds, man.
which was a similar verse in Motri's song, right? So it's man, it's a dirty world out there, man. It's still spinning, man. Like like the song said back in the guy can't do nothing about it but try to live in it, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and it, and it's sad, man, because we got so much going on in life today, man, that we got to be sharp on what's going on around us, man. And we are losing. So we're losing not only young men, but guys that was in a great position to be a help to their own people. You know what I mean? With resources and this
Mm-hmm.
is the thing that we have as a people have to get to a point to where why can't we be the finance company?
No, for real.
Why
Mm.
why why can't we be the ones in position to, you know what I mean, to tell our people yes and have the resources to back them when they won't get a house, not just to say, "Oh, well, we gonna do it," and y'all keep blowing it, and we keep getting it back and have to sell it. No, there's people out there. I think that are good people, genuine people that are great people that just financially not in a great situation, right? To buy what they want or perhaps get things financed to them because of their job, right? Or how much they make and how much they bring in yearly.
Well,
And
that's well,
huh?
not to cut you out, but that start with the parenting. You know what I'm saying? It started with the household. Excuse me, man. You got a lot of people, man. Back when I was growing up, they asked you in class, "Shit, what you want to be? Shit, when you grow up."
Right,
You hear people saying doctors, lawyers, and firemen, and you know, di- all these different careers. Now, you got kids saying they want to be a rapper, they want to be a singer.
right.
Is more kids saying that than oh, I want to learn about shit, the financial literacy. You're not hearing no kids saying that. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for the parents, you know what I'm saying, to start parenting, man, and start coaching our kids, man, to get in these positions. You know what I'm saying, to help us move forward.
And what to do with it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? Like they get, I watch they design cars of luxury
yeah,
for you. Say
yeah.
I know if I create it a certain way, it's going to intrigue that person enough, and they're going to spend. We got too much money. How can we get him to spend some of that money? We have to create things that others can't afford to buy. We
Mm-hmm.
have to put it to where it's just that so rare that you gotta be a special person to have it, and a lot of them fall for it, right? And they go out and get a car. I watched a football player, I forgot what his name is, but he pulled up in Honda and a little who riding people clown. They talk about, "Wow, man, he pull up, he got all that money, and that's what he riding in. Why you expect him?" He said that he ain't letting the money change him. That's what he was driving in when he got there.
Mm-hmm.
Even if his car broke down and he had something fancy, that's what he felt like driving. But
Yeah.
you want them to fit a certain, appearance and a certain, uh, we would say stereotype, right? But
Mm-hmm.
what happened with this, what we seeing this paperwork, man, and seeing this indictment, like these people let this go on for a minute, man. Like you still parted, freed, and you know what I mean? Like you had a chance to touch whoever you need to touch, and here go the money to help me out. And we leave it alone. But as we can see, I think what played the most part in this, man, that one person never gave up fighting, man. You know what I mean? And that's his mom, man. Nicole, man.
Mm-hmm. And see, like I say, man, and see that shows right there, man. You know how long it took for it to happen was because the police is not as smart as people think they is. You know, all the moves they make is off somebody coming forward. and
Right.
giving information, and they piece together the evidence to make it stick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Somebody beyond his mama, somebody beyond his mama said something to law enforcement, and that's how it happened. You know what I'm
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell to know when we're going live at all times, man. I want to keep you up to date and keep you posted as we continue on talking about this shit. But hey, man, we ain't finished yet, man. We still talking about this shit, bro. But listen, Slim, bro, with this stuff with Trap Boy, what they're saying now, they're saying, man, that Trap Boy Freddie. What's the word on that, man? Because I'm hearing rumors that he's on the run. You know what I mean? He was trying to do this turnaround with his life thing and yada yada yada, man. But you know, now this going on. What you got to say about that, man? What you didn't heard?
Yeah, man. With that right there being said, man, I don't really know what's going on, but if I was to jump in his mind, he just came home. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if
Right,
I was him, I'd be running too. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been out a whole year yet. You know what I'm saying? And he already is about trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's about
right.
serious trouble.
And
You
say,
know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, yeah. So what you said is he said right now, man, I ain't even spent 200 grand yet. Huh?
Yeah,
And money, y'all tripping.
yeah. And he was another victim of being shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah, man.
right,
He was another victim of being shot. And he didn't broadcast it. We all know who did broadcast it. You know what
right,
I'm saying? See, when
right,
you see how a person playing it sometimes,
right,
you
right.
got to just fall back and just let them have it, man.
Right. Okay.
You
Okay.
know, you
Okay.
know,
I read between the. I feel you.
yeah,
And like and you got a point. You got a point there. Uh, it's basically saying you know how this shit go.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You know how
yeah,
it go. If you come from it and you cut from it, then you kind of know how it go, man.
yeah,
And
man. It was, it was, it was a lot of, it was a lot of insurance being put out there on records and through little short videos and stuff, man. It was a lot of things being spoke on from one side, as the other side be silent and
right,
be humiliated, shit to be hurt, uh, physically and mentally. It in the end, because human nature as a man, your pride gonna play with you. Hey man, he gotta go. You know,
right,
he gotta go. you know, things got so bad that Earl Spence flipped this shit over. You know,
right.
a lot of people think he was just drunk driving. You know, shit, I wouldn't doubt that he wasn't drunk, but
Right.
you know, he flipped that Ferrari over for a reason.
Oh, come on, man.
You
Like
know,
that. Like
so yeah, man, it was a lot of pressure getting put on folks, man,
yeah,
and when you
yeah.
can't face that pressure, man, sometimes you gotta go on here and so yeah, man, and
Say, well, I could tell you this, man. It's just seeing a lot of people go down, man. These young rappers, bro. You know, like I say, with the Lil Durk situation now, you have Yella Beezy now, and Trap, whatever the word is for Trap Boy Freddie. You know what I mean? But, you know,
Big U, everybody going down.
right, Big U, and it's all for the same thing. Like, it went on for a minute. It went on for a minute, man. That's the shit that I'm like, wow, man, that it went on for a minute.
The same people
Believe
who
that.
people be running to,
Yeah,
the same people that people be running to, man. And I'm talking about, and y'all know who I'm talking about, the people who they running to, law enforcement.
right, Right.
They'll let a couple of people die. You know what I'm saying? Just for their personal gain. You know, they don't really care about what's really going on.
Right.
If that shit would have happened somewhere else, man, shit, the case is, shit, it probably still be unsolved. But it happened on I-35, broad daylight in the middle of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
and, we're, and we was getting reports then, like as the Trap Boy Freddie was on the opposite side of the freeway recording, going live at the time or some stuff. I remember vaguely, but uh, there was a lot of coincidence. You know what I mean? People been saying that, but you know, sometimes you put yourself in the middle of some stuff by advertising it, right?
hmm Well, you know, all I can say is for all I can say is, you know, for Yella Beezy, man, if he know that, you know, certain things align with certain things, you know, I'm hearing that shit, the boy Devin or whatever his name is, man, that he folded. You know, the best thing to do, man, is just, hey, man, you know,
What Devin? The boxer?
uh, nah, shit, the little shooter, man, shit, the one who actually did the shooting, man.
Oh, you talking about old boy? You talking about Mo 3?
Nah, I'm talking about K1 or whatever his name is, K1 or whatever his name is.
Who was supposed to be the shooter? And
Yeah, yeah, you know,
yeah,
he was, yeah, you know, shooter. He had just headshot his little tranny girlfriend, man, you know, or boyfriend, whatever you want to call it. And then,
wait, huh? Ho, ho, ho,
yeah,
ho, 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 ho. Can you repeat that for me?
he
I ain't
just
hear.
he just headshot his transitional partner.
Man, you gonna quit playing games on my podcast, man. We gonna delete that, man. We gonna delete that, man. You know what I mean? We gonna delete that. So you saying he all the way messed up?
Oh yeah, man. You know,
God.
and you know, 9 times out of 10, man, you know he folded, man. You know, something like that, man, something that major, man. You know, that's capital murder in the state of Texas. We all know what capital murder come with, man. The death sentence, man.
They always say, don't nobody want to go to jail in
Hey,
Texas.
man. It's the sign, biggest day. Don't mess with Texas, man.
Yeah, hey man, that's what I heard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
Yes, sir. So you know the best thing for Yella Beezy is, man, you know, with all the shit they was going through and they had to fade on the streets. And if you know, you know, without getting into too much detail, if you know, you know,
right,
you know,
right.
best thing for him to do if he know that some of these things is true is just, hey man, me personally, hey man, you know, he wasn't no saint. Shit, the nigga was trying to kill me, man. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Wow.
The,
Make sure
the,
y'all leave something in them comments, man. You know what I mean? If you got something to speak on this, man, leave something in them comments, man. How you feel about this whole thing, man, with Yella Beezy, man, Trap Boy Freddie, and the whole entourage, man. You know, because there's other things to talk about that we gonna get into, man, about some of these other rappers as well, man, while we got time to talk this shit with y'all. But it's sad to say, man, like I don't know if sometimes like with this dude, this kid, man, as young as he look, man, like your life, you done lost your life. You know what I mean? Y'all are busy, everything y'all you done work for with your family and taking care of your family. You might feel like you got them well off, but it's more better with you being home, man. I mean, I would hope that this serves as a eye opener to a lot of young up and up inspiring artists that's trying to get in this music game, that's transforming from the streets to society, becoming a civilian and not a gangster. You got to understand that you got to choose, man. You can't straddle the fence, right? Even in the smart book in the word where it says that either you rather you be hot or cold, because lukewarm he gonna spew you out. You can't
For
straddle the fence. You got to
for
choose a side. You feel me?
for for a regular street nigga, on a case like that, to even talk to a lawyer, is gonna hit you for about 50 bands. He a celebrity. He a celebrity. He looking at a over 100 to 200K, man,
Say, man, I could tell you this.
just to speak to a lawyer. Just-
That's just to speak to him. By the time his case finished, it's 2.5 mil, man.
yeah, man.
Man, it's 2.5.
So you put you and your family in a financial bind. You know what I'm saying? See, this is where, the conversation get real because, okay, with Mo3 doing what you doing, you hurt your family, you hurt your kids, man. The lifestyle that we choose out here in the streets, man, our families as civilians don't understand all this, man. You know, it makes no sense to them, because they can't grasp the concept of you just that far gone in it to where you just ready to lose it all, even if it come down to your life. You
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So being a musician yourself and being in the music industry and doing what you have done in your lifetime, man, what motivated you for change, man? What why did you choose life instead of that?
Man, my family, man. You know, me personally, man. Shit, I lost a lot of homeboys on the way. Shit, I lost a lot of family members on the way. You know, I was a fully shit participant. I was a willing participant in some of
Right.
the destruction, and I just know the end game because I seen it early. Shit coming in this world. My Uncle James got killed in '91. I was born in '86. He got killed by the store owner. Shit back when Ice Cube and them, she was he was rapping about how the store owners was killing people out there in California. That shit was going on down there in Houston too. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was seeing death early coming in, and I just know the end game, and I know how it's gonna play out, man. I was always smart, man, and you know, shit, shit before it rains, shit usually the sky get a little gray. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
you know, shit it get a little dark outside, man. So the signs are there, man. It's just a lot of people choose to ignore them, man. And shit, once I feel like, man, I gotta do something because everybody shit watching and all that shit. Man, I ain't got time, man, to be playing with these niggas. You know,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
shit, I'd rather just go on here and just take care of my family. So I say, you know what, man, fuck the rapping. Shit, let me get out here, man, and go and get me a job. Shit, not just a job, but just find me a career path, man. And
Right.
that's how I landed inside the club.
Straight up, man. I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, man. Cause these niggas will put you in position. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they'll put you in position to fail though.
Right.
So, I was like, man, nah, man, shit, it gotta be a better way, shit, another solution
Right.
because if you do the same thing, you get the same results. You know.
Right. Hey, man. Well, I could tell you this, man. I appreciate that, man, and words of wisdom, man. And shout out to the people that tuned in, man. You know what I mean? Paying attention to Delete That podcast, man. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button, man, while you're at it. But listen, man, we're going to get on and move on, man, around and talk about some other stuff.
Hey, but look out though, before we leave that subject,
Talk that shit.
I had people like you, huh? You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta go into detail, but
Right.
You know the environment that you come from. You know what you was doing and how it was going down on your end. And I watched you take care of your family and handle your business. You know what I'm saying? And go punch that clock, man, and change your surroundings, your mind frame, and everything. And
Yes,
just by me knowing the elements, you know what I'm saying, of which you come from and how you did a 360, man. You know what I'm
right,
saying? That'll motivate, you know what I'm saying, a person like
right,
me, man. You know,
right. I respect that.
nah, for real.
I respect that, man. As big business right there, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of times we don't know who we're inspiring inside our walk, man. You know what I mean? That's why we got to keep that light on. You know what I mean? Because we know how it is in the dark. We know how to live in the dark. We done survived in the dark, and God brought us out. So to be in the light and be an inspiration, man, that's what our calling is, man. And that's what we've been blessed to do, man. So, we have many friends that didn't make it out. You know what I mean? And to watch their kids grow without them, and you see kids that grow without their dads and parents or mothers, or both, some of them lost both parents, man. So, and they have to learn how to adapt through life and grow, man. So sometimes our story be big enough for somebody else, right? It may not be big enough for the people around us because they feel like they're well off, but it's big enough for somebody out there, you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
going to inspire somebody, right? So
yeah,
that's why I have a habit of telling people that greatness lives inside you already, right? You just got to tap into that thing and pull it out, right? Motivation is everything. You got to become self motivated if you want to elevate and
nah,
stop making excuses and start making examples.
nah,
So,
for real.
you know, and I think that it's no perfect book to be a great individual person. You're gonna read about a great person in some books, right? And say that he did everything the right way, and they want and you want to believe it, man. And by faith you believe those things, right? But you feel like the common world that we so used to is hard to believe that there's hope or there's hey man, it get better. It get better and no man. It get better by the person that push for better and not
Mm,
for less, right? I watch you through your journey, man, travel back and forth trying to figure it out, going going to this job, that job, trying to figure it out, man, and now becoming solid on the foundation now to where you make and it's not about like monetary things or get of material things, but to be able to be in a position to say, hey man, I want to make sure my family good. You know what I mean? I want you to know what it feel like not to have, man. I know what it feel like, so I had to take chances. So I'm gonna make sure you don't know what it feel like, right?
yeah,
Oh, I respect that, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, for one of my kids, like I say, you bought him his first pair of J's, and I'm
nah,
with
for real.
my hand to the fullest. But and I always respected that. That's before you even had your own, and
Mm,
I watch you go through some shit with that, you know what I mean, and overcome that situation, you know what I mean? Because like they say, man, you accept the cow, you gotta accept the calf, right?
nah, for real.
And I salute you because you took it on the chin like a man and you stood around, you stood your ground. But with that being said, they got some other stuff popping off in the news, man, and I don't want to lose people too much on that, man. But that's gonna be what it's gonna be. Shout out to
Hey,
those.
hey,
Uh,
look, hey, look, and
what that?
the most important thing before we go to that subject, the most important thing, can you put that back on the screen, man? Shit, what Mo Three Mama said, man.
Oh man, ain't no doubt about it, man. Say,
One
man.
thing, look, man, if y'all not ready, cause see, that's Mo Three Mama. She a civilian right there, okay. Y'all can't tell me that she wasn't pushing since the pandemic. She was pushing for justice. She never gave up. She never stopped, man. It ain't all this killing ain't worth it
Right,
because if you ain't ready to kill the mama, the daddy, man, you gotta kill like 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 people, man. Because man, let me tell you something, man. Them people gonna show up, man, and they gonna show out, man. You feel me? They gonna push for justice, man. You going to the penitentiary, man.
Oh
For
yeah.
real, man.
Like
You going to the penitentiary, man.
career over with, man.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, they all made good music, man. I mean, but say, man, you know what? I'm saying that to say that they made a career for themselves when I say good music. Because I think the music is what's demonically tearing through households because of the studio rap or studio gangsters. Man, the craziest thing for me to see is even the stuff that they were saying with Big Baby and all these dudes supposed to be going through. It's like when they promote active gang members on TV that's saying in a gang, and then they allow them to keep their status, and then you go to jail for all the stuff you've been saying or what
Well,
you've been
you,
representing. And you can't even say, I ain't in no gang. You've been promoting, you've been in the gang all on the internet. And they allow it because, and it's crazy, like the stuff that our people and young people of all colors, man, fall for. I think it's not just our race that fall for it. We ain't the only one. Now we may get sentenced different, but we ain't the only one falling for the American dream that way, right? We ain't the. There's other races going to jail for the same type of things, right? Whether it's drugs, killing, stealing, robbing, they go to jail for the same thing. Now they consequence may be different, but they do go to jail for the same thing. So it's not like it's just a temptation to just us. Now,
man,
I don't
man, we
play
call that character flaw, huh? You know, that's a character flaw, man. When you not a lot of these people doing it to themselves because they promoting how they want you to look at them.
right.
When you are who you are, then it is what it is. I ain't gotta sit up here and tell you every day I'm a gangster or I'm a hustler or I'm this and that. You either gonna sideways peep it or you gonna smell it and inhale it. You
Yeah.
know, So when somebody is drilling in their head, yeah, on the dead homies, on
Um,
Stick Soul, on this. I mean, you saying this 20, you know what I'm saying, 40 times a day.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
So they
can't.
know what you is. You
Right. You
know?
can't. And you like. It's so crazy because it's like y'all are not getting that when you go to trial fighting. You can't even get on the stand and say, I wasn't in no gang. who, who this is on the video? Like, who is this yelling this? Who is this? Oh, that's just was TV. And you think the jury gonna buy that? Like, you have to be smart, man. Young brothers out there, man, you have to be smart. You have to understand what you're putting in your music and what's being pushed, agenda. The enemy come to steal, kill, and destroy. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but spiritual things in high places, man. This is not about what you see in front of you. This
and
is
for the
about
youth,
what you can't see, man.
and for the youth that don't know, if they put you on gang files, you are in Homeland Security profiles. They put you in there and look at you as terrorists. You're on the same level as a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Which means that any charge or anything happen, it will be enhanced.
Right,
So
right.
y'all screaming this, y'all representing this. I don't think y'all know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? But you go find out though.
Oh, hey, man. Listen, one thing they always taught us back home, man, and New Orleans, man, that, hey, man, they got a bed for you back then. They'll make a bed for you. They don't care if you got to sleep right on top of you got a phone. Oh,
Yeah.
they bill them in all day. They got them. They got some that just they ready to open. Them overflow and shit. We ain't got no shit. They got somewhere for you to go. They gonna
No.
find somewhere. They gotta create it, man, and because it's big business. It makes money, right? It makes money, and a lot of people sit back and fall for the bait, man. You guys gotta know to live your life, man, and stay away from the dumb shit, man. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous out there. But nah, popping off in the news, man. I tell you this. Hey, man, unless you got something you want to add to that I forgot to bring up, I tell you what, we gonna get to some other stuff that people don't talk about. You hear? Hey, man, let's talk about Bronny.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Sugar Slim, man. Quick commercial break, man. Just to give Sugar Slim a shout out for the track. You got my boy, you understand, me and P. Shout out to PM Lifestyle, man. You understand? Y'all ain't doing nothing, man. Go ahead on and watch his show too, man. You understand me? Yeah, listen, man. But look, check this out, man. Bro, they got shit popping out here, man, right now, man. Nobody don't want to talk about what's really going on right now, man. Let's talk about Bronny James.
Man. You can't rush greatness, man. You can't rush greatness.
Lil Junior.
Man, you can't rush greatness, man. You
Man.
got a lot of people, man, man, they criticizing him hard, man. They want him to come out the gates like his daddy, man.
Hey,
And
man.
I feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like that little shit, man, that young man, shit, he got the weight of the world on his shoulders. You know
And
what I'm saying?
holding it like a man. He
So
holding it up like a man.
yeah.
Holding it like a man. Delete that.
Talk this shit up.
Hey, man. He holding it. I'm one of, they say, man, I've been riding with Brian King James since he was in high school, right? Since he came to be everybody attention, man. I roll with this boy, man. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boys. Let me having technical difficulties. But listen, man, I roll with this dude, man, coming out of high school, man. And I talk on so many platforms and different Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and I done battled and debated with the best of them about LeBron James, man. And just to come to the point, say, man, the man has truly himself. We're talking about just the King James, LeBron James. He has truly became one of the best to touch that basketball court, man. And he's been written off and given his due flowers, man, from top ball players, man, in the league, man. Oscar Robertson, people that was greats, man, that won many championships and did some big things, man. So shout out to Brian, man, what you did, man, and your legacy, man. I salute you in that, bro. And what you did for your son, man, I salute you, man. That's showing what a father's supposed to do. We supposed to open up doors for our kids to walk through, man. Yes, sir. That's what a king do. King open up the door for his son to become heir to the throne. He ain't got to be asked to be, hey, man, are you sure? And no one else is getting the treatment. Hey, man, control what you can control and let the rest control itself, man. But like I say, man, shout out to Bronny, man. Bronny cut up tonight on Milwaukee, man. Listen, it's not about the W or the L, man. It's about this kid showing why he's where he's at. Big numbers, huh? 17 of them things, and right here, clearly in the picture, if this ain't a foul, oh, nobody ain't gonna say nothing? Nobody ain't gonna say nothing. You can leave a comment in the chat if you want to. I'll read it later. Say something. Because I ain't the only one saw this. And then, but man, he crossed. He hit him with has he a back cross, and then went round him, and all that boy could do is say, "Hold up, help, help, help me." This little, it's like his daddy, but he's shorter and he coming quicker. I thought it was just gonna be one LeBron. Man, he shot lights out, man. Shout out to this kid, man. All the scrutiny he done been under, all the haters. Stephen A. Smith got to get checked courtside, doubting what this kid could do now. Without all of the big time players on the team are out, and this kid go for 17. He trying to tell you, I could do this anytime I want. You see me deferring from the ball when I'm out there on the court. My daddy told, hey, man, you ain't got to rush to prove people. Let them say what they want to say, create their narrative, and the Lakers going to prove to be the geniuses behind this. Shout out to Buzz Genie. I see you behind the scenes. Y'all over there doing your thing, man. You understand me, Palenko? I see what you're doing. Y'all see it. Y'all know what's going on behind the scenes. And you know it ain't time to release that young dragon, that young bull yet. You understand me? But he had to show him a little something tonight. And he played, he represented. I don't know what, man, it looked like him and his dad had a conversation. His dad told him, son, you want to take the jacket off? So you just think that? So you won't go squabble up. Bronny went in that thing and went off. Don't act like I was the only one that saw it. Y'all saw it too. God damn it, Bronny went in that thing and went ham. They had to hold that youngster, man. That reminded me when Allen Iverson was killing the Lakers, and they had to put Tyronn Lue on because they had to went through Kobe Bryant and everybody else, every Bryant you want that. Shout out, God bless, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I ain't talking bad on him, but what I'm saying is, it looked like one of them moments. All due respect. Bronny James did his thing, man. Shout out to Bronny James, man. Bronny James, bro, you deserve to be where you at. You heard it here. If nobody else don't want to say it, I heard people say it, but I'm saying it again. Bronny James need to be exactly where he at, and I love what they're doing. I watched this with Sacramento. Sacramento did the same thing with Murray, right? And this kid was playing in the G League, and I was going to these games in the G Leagues, and every time he come down the court, he was firing that three up. Yaga, and it was making his noise for him, calling whatever the little chant they say for him, but he was hitting it. He wasn't even worried about passing the ball. And I watched Mike Brown and them sit down there in the stand, and they just evaluated and just watch them play. Hey, fire it up. Your job ain't to do nothing but build confidence. Fire that thing up. Find your shot, find your rhythm. You coming to the team. Don't worry about that. This way you make all your mistakes at the most. Go ahead on and shoot that thing out, right? And that's what they did for him. And that's what they're doing for Bronny, man. I'm already knowing how this go, man. Everybody around here trying to talk about the kid. Woo, Bronny, he don't deserve to be that. No, he deserved to be that. He deserved to be there. But y'all made him a priority like you did his dad. You trying to put the same weight on this kid's shoulders that you put on a 18-year-old kid, 17, turning 18-year-old kid going into 19, putting all this weight on his shoulder that he realized he the face of the league. Come on, man. That man, all he wanted to do was play the game he loved, man. I came out to play the game I love. And if I break records in the process, so be it. But I just came here to play the game I love, man. He came to play the game he loves, man. Let's give it up for Bronny. Shout out Bronny James, man, and LeBron James and the James family, man, the James clan, man. Bryce, I saw you, man, just win a state title, man, state championship, man. Hey, man, it's in your DNA, man. It's in your DNA, man. I've been rolling with y'all, man, rolling with greatness. I'm a big supporter of your dad, man. You're raising two great kids, two great young men, man. You know what I mean? And I love seeing it. You know what I mean? It's like a reflection of me and the way I feel towards my kids, man. But hey, man, like I say though, man, you know, Bronny, welcome to the NBA, baby. Let that sizzle in their spirit right there, Bronny. Because you just put it out. You cut up tonight. You was tied with all the leading scores, 17 apiece. Talk to me. Now just imagine when playoff time comes. You're gonna see a little bit more. And they keep putting them in the last 3 minutes. We just gonna get a little glimpse. If you get a shot, shoot up a three. And he'll hit his three, boom. Get another one, shoot it, boom. Don't worry about you make it or not. Just find your rhythm. Find your rhythm in here. Just worry about the crowd. We're gonna just make sure you get comfortable inside your game where you ain't gotta worry about that crowd. This is a lot on you. The world is trying to put a lot on you. That's their job. The world will do that to you. But you know what I mean? Like I said, man, make sure you tune into my next episode, man, when we coming back live, man. Coming back live. I'm bringing back a guest, man, that wanted to come back on and say, hey, man, I want to talk about some things, man. I want to talk, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I know it's gonna be another beautiful episode, man. So just stay tuned, man. Watch what's to come. It's coming soon. And we're going to keep on coming with it. And we're going to keep on coming with it. You just pay attention. Keep your thinking cap on, man. Survive out here, man. Listen, man, choose life. Choose life. Whatever you do in life, choose life, man. That is real, man. But life is so much better. Choose life, man. Stop taking the chances you're taking out there, man. To the young bucks out there, man, that's coming up, like I said, in this music game and idolizing these rappers out here and thinking that it's about that, being about that life. Oh, I'm standing on business and all this crazy, stupid cliche lines and stuff people give you, man, to set you up for failure, man. Shout out to Mia Baraka. He put out a book called The Streets Lied to Me. And the streets lied to a lot of us, man. It made us believe there was a part in the Bible where it said that the devil had then took Jesus up on this mountain, right, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and said, I'll give you all this if you would just bow to me. The things of the world. He promised him the things of the world, man, not the things of the spirit. Not the things of the spirit, man. You should not worship no other God but that God. Hey, man, not the things. He understood that there was a greater thing to life than choosing debt. Stop falling for the glamour. Stop falling for the lifestyle. Become a builder in your community, man. Stop being a destroyer. Stop hoping, fight a war that ain't meant for you to fight. Not that way. Build, man. Build young men. Build spiritual soldiers, man. You have to go out there and uplift. This thing about gratification, man. This thing is about uplifting. You have to inspire and stop destroying, man. Because it's not helping when we fight these battles and these wars and we stand and say we want this to be treated like this and treated like humans and we are being discriminated against and we still playing the role that you've been set up and designed to play. At what point will you wake up, young brother? Oh, they call you YNs now and YBs and all this stuff. You know what I mean? But at what point will you wake up? What point? How much do you have to watch go down the drain? How much destruction you got to watch happen before you say enough is enough? I ain't got to pick up no gun. I ain't got to, you know what I mean? Why I got beef with you? Why I got beef with you? Because I'm claiming to be from this street over this street or area over this area. None of that belongs to you. You don't own nothing on it. Even when you buy your house, you still got to pay taxes till you get up out of here. When are you going to own that to where you ain't paying nothing? Understand how this thing works, man. When you understand that, they used to have a saying in the old cartoon that I grew up watching, G.I. Joe. Shout out to the people that put that show out. I say knowing is half the battle. Half the battle, man. Knowledge is key, man. Our people perish for a lack of knowledge. That's all people that perishes for a lack of knowledge. Not the people that just lose their life, not because of knowledge, they just lose it, but we perish for a lack of knowledge. Wake up, inspire someone to be great. You be great. Believe in yourself, man. Understand who you are. Always believe in who you are and who you was raised to be. We done got so far away from ourselves, man. We done got lost. It's a sad thing to see these young brothers being arrested on the run, older brothers with the big U situation and all this stuff, man. Like, man, you played into a design method to take everything you work for, all of the money, all of the clout you build up, and you say, here, take it all. It's freely yours. I give it to you. Wake up out there, man. From Delete That Podcast. It's your boy Dude, man. I'ma holler at y'all, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, inspire somebody to be great out there, man. You are who you are. Believe and love the skin that you're in and appreciate life. Appreciate the breath of life. Appreciate the aroma of life, man. You know what I mean? Life is love. It's life. And with that, man, shout out Sugar Slim for making it house with it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's your boy Dude. It's your boy Dude. It's your boy Dude. What? It's your boy. Come on, it's your boy Dude. It's your boy Dude. What? It's your boy Dude. Come on, it's your boy Dude. It's your boy Dude. It's your boy Dude. It's your boy Dude.